Hello everyone and welcome back to the 13th part tutorial of how to model the island. Uh, this part of the tutorial I'm going to dedicate it as for the last part that we will deal with the booth. So I just want to add a few things, a book, placeholders like something to hold this booth on this thing, and just I don't know, a board like something to stitch notes there and a lamp. So we will do it pretty quickly. I'm gonna bring a new cube to the scene. Let's hide that. Let's bring a cube, move it towards the booth, like so. Alright, this will be the book, okay, like phone book or I don't know. Um, I'm gonna bring it that to that, and let's do it such as this. And I want it to be thinner that way, okay, at least the cover. Right click, choose edge, grab this edge, control right click, edge ring until it's to edge ring and split, and then I want you to grab this, it's already selected, so shift right click, bevel edge, change the fraction, or either grab both of them, double click on them and squeeze them to about so. Now I'm gonna create a few edge loops here, so let's grab uh, this, well, let me see, uh, shift right click, insert edge loop tool options, okay, and let's add like 5 or 4, you know what, 3 will be acceptable, and I will click here and there to add these 3. I'm gonna change to vertices mode. I'm gonna grab these. See, this is like the middle, so I want to grab these and these at first, these vertices, and move them like that, maybe a little bit up, a little bit more up, and then grab these two and these. Basically these are 4, so I'm just creating that folding look, you know, like that. And that done, I'm gonna choose well, you know what, let's first create, let's grab this edge, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, and then bevel this edge and double click on this, shift double click on that, scale tool, bring it to about so. We're creating like borders, so I will be able to extrude that later. So I'm creating one edge here, control right click again, you can press the G, and with these I'll simply now grab this, that, 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 that one, okay. Now you can maybe bring those two edges that I just added a little bit farther, but yeah, you know what, it should be somewhat like that, so I'm gonna bring them farther. I'm gonna slide it, shift right click, slide edge tool, I'm gonna slide it downwards to about so. I'm gonna do the same here, double click on this edge and shift right click of course and slide edge tool, but the slide edge tool is already on, turned on, as so we can do that better. Anyway, this, that, 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 and that, and that. I'm gonna extrude them up like so, and here I'm gonna press F8. I'm gonna grab this edge, control right click, edge ring utilities to edge ring and split, and I'm gonna grab this edge here or this one, doesn't matter, press G, it will do the same. And now I can simply grab this face and that face and go over edit mesh bridge options, make sure you have 0 division, click apply, close. So we have that way. Okay, now let's just uh, maybe pull this a little bit so it will be thicker. So I'm grabbing only those faces, switching to move tool, bring it a little bit like so. Okay, so it can be textured and just add those details as like if it was, you know, there was many uh, pages there. So that's cool. We're gonna bring this here, position it. You can grab these two, isolate them, just to see things a little bit better. And then I will grab only this, try to align this and put it in place. Just rotation to fix this, and that's cool. You can scale it up if you like. And yeah, now you know what, I'm gonna do another thing. I'm gonna grab these and, well, no, I ain't gonna do that. Leave it as it is. If you want to do just an idea, you know, sometimes people folding pages, so you can add a texture on one of those pages that it will look like it's folded, but I want to do it as a detail in the model right now. Okay, let's continue. Unisolate, bring it here, put it there so it's nice. And now I'm gonna take sphere, maybe? No, let's do the placeholders. So this is our poll, and right now I'm not sure if I want this to be directed to there, the phone booth. I'm talking about the phone booth. So just make sure you placed it in a way that it's fine. And I'm gonna combine everything here for a second, and then modify center the pivot for it. And I'm gonna change the pivot into the pole. So I'm gonna switch to move tool, hold down the D key and push this towards the pole. Hopefully it will be in the center of the pole. If not, you can do a little bit more work and find this tune that it will perfectly sit. But let's say that way I'm satisfied with. So I'm gonna take this, shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm gonna add one edge. Oh, I'm adding 3 at a time, sorry. So I'm gonna undo that, select this, shift right click, insert edge loop tool options, and I need to reset this. I'm gonna add one edge loop here, one edge loop there. That's nice. And then I'm gonna add 2 more here. Okay, one next to each other. And with that, I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna select, let's say, this face there. Okay, I'm gonna select them one by one. I know it's, you can double click on in between, but probably this is not what will happen. So I'm just grabbing these. Okay, so everything that I see next here, maybe that one as well, but I'm not sure. Anyway, let's shift right click, duplicate face, press F8 3 times. That's cool. Now we're gonna select the pole together with that, and then control unselect the pole, so we will remain only with this. Modify center the pivot for that item, extrude it with the blue arrow like so. Okay, and I'm gonna press F8, and what I will do here is I'm gonna right click, choose face, and grab this face and that face. Well, yeah, that should be that face because this is the only one that sticks there. I have another one there, but I will delete it later on. So I'm going to extrude this again, these two, and I'm going to pull them here, switch to scale tool, and scale them like so. Now I know you can't really see what I'm doing, it's a little bit messy, so I'm going to undo that for a second. I'm going to try and find a better way to approach this. This one is selected, this one hasn't been selected. So that way, and yeah, let's reset this. And where is the move tool? Let's reset this and extrude it again. I'm pulling them outside with this, see? But right now I will isolate this for a second, and I'll get rid of these which are unnecessary. Right click, choose edge, double click on this edge, make sure I'm filling the hole, mesh, fill hole. So it goes like that. And from here, I'm gonna grab these four, move them like so, and these four, and move them like so. Okay, now you can change the component thing. Switch to, no, don't change the component, change back to world, and I'm gonna squeeze this so it will align in a proper way. I don't know, trying here. Alright, whatever. Let's grab these two, switch to move tool, orientation, reset it, and I'm gonna hold down the V key and move them here and there and then here. Oh, I don't know, I'm doing something wrong because I just using a very not like very modified shape, and doesn't really apply to the changes that I'm trying to do here. Anyway, I think this is pretty good. Maybe a little bit more stretch here and more stretch here. Alright, now press F8, bring it back to object mode. Right click, choose face. Let's grab these faces like so, and let's try and extrude them. So that way they will extrude nicely like so. Now if you are not happy with both of them, or you can fix only one of them, you can copy, you can delete F cut of this and simply duplicate it, okay? But let's assume that that's pretty good for the purpose of what we are doing. I'm gonna unisolate this so it's here, and Control D to duplicate this and move it along here. So now something is holding this. Now I don't want to create screws because you can texture this, so no need to, but pay attention that this is really stick to this thing here. Alright, I'm going to press F8, bring it back to object mode. Let's see what's going on here. Oops. Vertices. These are okay, now only these two. And okay, that's fine. Press F8, bring it back to object mode. Let's delete this one and duplicate this one that we just fixed a little bit. Okay, so we have that, we have the book, we need a lamp here. Now, I mean, like, you don't have to really create a lamp here. What you can do is you can either grab a polygon uh, plane, right? Well, maybe don't create a polygon plane, just go with taking this part there, okay? Shift right click, duplicate this face, press F8 3 times, and move this along down here. Let's modify center the pivot for it because the pivot is clearly not where it should be. And move this down a little bit like so. So the lamp is inside, and this one can be used as with Lambert material with very high ambient uh, applied, so it will just uh, cast this ambient light on top of that booth, so that will be great. All right, with that done, what more I said it I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to create another cube. Let's bring it there. Let's move it towards the booth. Press F to focus. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, that's there. Oh, this is the problem. I rotate the booth. You don't rotate anything unless you sure that you uh, finished. So this is the problem. This is where everything starts. See what's going on here? I'm relying on something and it's not really corresponding to what I want. So component now. Anyway, I'm gonna squeeze this cube that way. Be just a little bit less. And I'm gonna grab this, extrude it once, tap on one of those cubes, grab this thing. So now we have a nice frame, and you can click extrude again, bring it just a little bit inside, and this will be used as well component again, please, as for noteboard or something like that. Okay, so just stitch anything. If you want to make it a high detailed model, just create little notes from more planes and stuff like that and stick them with needles. But right now I think that this is good enough for what we accomplished with this part of the tutorial. So yeah, let's leave it that way, and let me see something. Maybe you can add pencil or I don't know, pen here, I don't know, tied to a chain or something, but this is not like a public place, so it looks like more of like property of individual. So you can just lay things in a way that it will be loosed. I don't think he pretty person who lives on this island is really care about people that will come and steal the pen that he has. Anyway, one more thing. I know that I probably didn't do that earlier, but well, I didn't do that earlier, and I thought about it a couple of times, but I never know when exactly to do things such as this. So we have this surface here, and we have barrels, and we have all sort of crap things here. Now you can always populate things and just take this and randomize, you know, randomize things here, like putting this as like another surface that is not used. Maybe pile them, just rotate this a little bit now. Well, I will try to rotate this in a way that it won't get, see, So just adding a little bit more things to the scene. I hope you will do it without me telling you what to do or guide you, because these are pretty basics. So you can pile them and you can throw another one somewhere there. I don't know. Just do whatever you want. Makes the scene look much more interesting. Now, I know this is mostly, you need to do this like after you texture, because you want to texture one barrel and will get rid of those two. So no need to do this right now, right? Um, anyway, just an idea for you. Just take things a little bit more creative in a creative way, and try to do things a little bit more to look more natural and like someone is really living there. And I don't know why. What? Sorry. So let's bring this like there. And let's grab another barrel. We have a lot of space to fill here, so we can grab barrels and just drop them anywhere we want. I don't know, so it will serve sort of a table or whatever here. Okay, maybe a little bit this line, like so. Put it maybe here, next to the pole here. And if you want, you can grab this, maybe go back to the scalp tool and just grab tool and maybe make some more space here for that thing. Just so to look better. You know, people can fall from here. So trying to make some space here, just so, like so. Now I will fix this barrel once again. Okay, maybe add two, just so it will have more things there. Anyway, you got the idea, right? You don't need me here for this. And I'm gonna save this file, save scene as 13. Click save as, and I will see you at the next part. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.